that this film is eligible for the Blackberry People's Choice Award. There's a way to vote. You can use your tickets, so hold on to that, and after the screening you can vote for it, for the most popular film in the festival. Big thank you today to Elle Driver and to Overbrook Entertainment for bringing us this film, and they've been great partners of ours. Reminders, we always do, to please silence any mobile device you might have brought before we start the screening, just out of respect to your neighbors. Now today, I'm going to ask you to share in some schooling. This is the story of one of the true icons, one of the true unique individuals, I think, in our time, Angela Davis. You know her as a rebel, as a radical, but also, I think, as a thinker, as a teacher, and as a strategist, perhaps most importantly, as a strategist. Angela Davis has lived a life that fiction could not invent. And when you watch this documentary, you will see the truth of her life unfold and structured in a way by one of the strongest documentary filmmakers that we have working in the US right now, Shala Lynch. Shala studied history, so she knows where she's coming from. She made a film a few years ago, in 2004, called Chisholm 72, Unbought and Unbossed, the story of Shirley Chisholm, the first African-American woman to run for president of the United States. A legendary figure, Shala, through her films, is bringing history to a wide audience, bringing the story of African-American women in particular, activist women, women who make change to a wide audience, and she's done it again with Free Angela. We're very pleased that she and some special guests have come to present the film to you this afternoon. Please join me in welcoming the director of Free Angela, Shala Lynch.
Everybody at Tiff, this is absolutely spectacular. When you start on a project, a historical documentary about a political activist, which I did 7 years ago, this is not exactly what you imagine, so thank you. The first thing I would like to say is this is a political crime drama, and it's about a woman and the choices that she makes under extreme pressure. You know, this is not something for you to take and say, oh yes, I agree with her, or I don't, but to say, wow, this is what somebody can do and when they stand up, and these are the politics that are involved. So it really is about choices and the choices that she makes. But even making a film like this is about choices, and I would like to thank, way up in the balcony there, I can't see them, the people who helped make this. I don't know if we can turn on the balcony light. I would love for them to stand up. We have our editors, we have our associate producers, we have our music supervisors, we have all the people. I would also like to thank my funders. It took, you know, you think when you're making a documentary, oh, I'll be able to raise the money. Everyone knows who Angela Davis is. She's on t-shirts. Well, right, when somebody is a political militant and a controversial, principled person, sometimes it's a little hard. So I know my funders are here. I would specifically like to thank the development grants from Tribeca and Sundance. I would also, we have grants from France, we have the Ford Foundation, we have the Paul Newman Foundation. And the big three for us through production was the Ford Foundation, Canal Plus. Ford Foundation came in when I was like, oh my, I'm not even trying to raise the money to start making this film. And they said, in Orlando said, here, I get that. So finishing fund for another matter. Canal Plus always believed that we could be a theatrical. This is a big screen movie. I designed it as a narrative. And of course, BET came in and bought the US television rights, and they were behind the theatrical. And this is all very amazing. But then there's another choice that I want to talk about. Towards the end, when we realized just how much the archival licensing is going to cost, we were facing an enormous fundraising crunch. And Ford Foundation stepped in, Canal Plus stepped in, we were still short. So I would like to introduce Jada Pinkett Smith, who made a choice. I would like to introduce the star of our show, and the woman who made all the choices you're about to see up on the screen in this challenging, interesting, compelling political crime drama, Angela Davis.
Yes. Okay, let's stand up.